My name is Francis Ward, and whenever I talk to people, I first of all make sure they understand how you spell it. My name, Francis, is F-R-A-N-C, I as in idiot, S as in Sam, and the last name is Ward. I'm a professor of journalism at Syracuse University in Syracuse, New York, and I'm one of the founding members of NABJ, one of the 44 journalists who gathered in December 1975 to found the National Association of Black Journalists. Another one of my favorite and most memorable NABJ conventions was in 1995 in Philadelphia, and it's noteworthy that the convention next year, 2011, will be in Philadelphia. Anyway, at the 1995 convention, there was a big controversy over the role of a rather controversial journalist named Mumia Abu-Jamal. You may remember the name. He's a man who's still on death row. That sometime before 1995, he was convicted in the killing of a white police officer in Philadelphia, and he was sentenced to death. And Jamal had been a radio journalist, and the controversy at the convention was over whether the convention should take a position in support of him as a fellow journalist, or should we shun any support for him at all because of his controversial background. There were many members of NABJ at the time who didn't want to be associated with Jamal or his views. Some of us, and I include myself, in the latter category, felt that we should take a position in support only of his rights as a journalist, not necessarily in support of all of his political views, because I don't support all of his political views now. But I did think that the convention should take a position in support of him as a journalist, his right to speak as a journalist, and in support of the right of those who wanted to hear and know and understand the views of. I hope next year's convention in Philadelphia will be just as interesting, perhaps not controversial, but will be just as interesting.